An explosion! Explosions are the best tasting sandwich. What would an explosion sandwich even taste like? And now we are deceased. Hello, Verzigear to you, and welcome back to Let's Play The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. In today's video, we're going to be getting started on something I've been looking forward to for a very long time. Oh boy, is this going to be awesome! If we were continuing off over in that direction, we'd come across Hateno Village again. Which will be returning soon in a future episode, because there's a few more things over there we haven't done yet. But as for right now, we'll be heading off in this direction. There's a bowl right there we can destroy. And we have a pony who's gonna knock us off of their back. Raising a boy or a girl? I don't know. I usually kind of like think that my horses are like all girls and things like that, because like when I was a kid, my grandparents had a pony, and the pony was a girl, so that's usually where my mind goes to at first. So there's a bunch of bad guys over here who like doing bad guy things, and what I want to do is knock this down. That'll destroy all the bad guys in the skull. S-C-H-O-O-L, skull. Hey! You almost took off my back hair! Do I have back hair? I don't want to know the answer to that. Why am I asking that in the video? Anyway, let's continue on over here. We got some silver buckle blades. If we were playing on Master Mode, these guys would be able to continue higher. So I'm very thankful we're not playing on Master Mode. Actually, I have a Burst Fury active right now. I'm not using that. Owie, that hurt my feelings and the rest of my face. Alright. Man, these guys took an explosion to the face and then a lightning bolt to the rest of their body, and they still needed a couple stabs to be destroyed. I don't know if that's annoying or kind of epic. Alright, we took care of the rest of them. Well, there was a second lantern over there that we could have used to destroy them. I didn't think about it at the time. We go over here and collect our sweet, sweet wood, the Knight's Halberd. We're gonna throw away a Knight's Halberd to get another one. Except we picked it up in the middle of the animation for picking up the treasure chest. Okay, I don't know which one we dropped, but I honestly don't care at this point. And after all that, I'm going to teleport my pony near me because I don't feel like walking the rest of the way. That's the convenience of teleportation and technology. Man, when we do get to the point where teleportation really is a thing in reality, that's going to be awesome. But unfortunately, I was born kind of a couple hundred or maybe a couple thousand years before that's possible. It would be amazing if that becomes possible in my timeline, but I kind of don't think that'll happen anytime soon. Who knows? Maybe it will. After all that was taken care of, now we'll be going over this way. Over towards a Muwo Jeem shrine. Muwo. Muwo. That sounds like uwu, but it kind of sounds like a cat trying to say uwu. Muwo. Does it sound like a cat trying to say uwu? Jesus found the shrine. I am uwu. I'm sorry, I can't stop laughing at that. I love that so much. It sounds like a cat trying to say ooh woo. Okay. Modest test of strength. We've seen this before. Nothing new about this encounter. We're gonna try using a two-handed weapon against this. Do we even have a two-handed weapon? I don't think we do. Okay. Well, we do have a great flame blade, so that might be useful. Actually, I'm gonna save this because there's something more challenging coming up pretty soon that we'll be taking care of at some point, and I don't want to waste a good weapon on that. I was just thinking that again. Oh, that's gonna be in my head forever now. Okay, so whenever I make a Let's Play of a game, something silly happens during a Let's Play that kind of sticks to my mind. Like after the Let's Play, long after the Let's Play is over. I think Muwo's gonna end up being one of those things for this project. I can't stop thinking about it. I'm sorry. It's just... I can't try to say it. Okay, I'm good now. I'm good now. I'll stop laughing, I swear. I'll stop laughing at Muwo. I can't stop laughing at it. I can't stop laughing at Muwo. Okay. I'm good. I'm good. We defeated the Guardian Scout, and that's gonna be fine and dandy. We got some pretty good weapons and all that fun stuff. We're all good now. It's all good now. We got it. Whew. Okay. This is gonna be a real fun video to edit because if... I tend to have a hard time editing videos where I'm just giggling constantly because, like, when I go to that point, then I'll think about it when I'm editing the video, and then I'll just be like an endless cycle of not being able to not keep myself from laughing. But we did it. No more giggling. The rest of this video is going to be professional. Your triumph over the test of strength subverts a prophecy of ruin from the ashes of Hyrule, a hero who rises. In the name of the goddess Chideh, I bestow upon you the spirit. So you didn't even get to say Muwo. You didn't say Muwo, so therefore you're not worth my time. I don't think I've giggled that much in a video since the whole Wellmel thing in Pokemon Emerald Coaster. Alright. That down there is going to be our destination. Now, we could, in theory, paraglide all the way down there, but I have another idea. We're gonna head back to Lorelei Village for just a brief moment to go pick up something that might be useful. Actually, is there a boat over there we can use instead? I don't remember off the top of my head, but there might be a boat over here. Yes, there is. There's one down there in the tiny island of Hell and Torture. Next to the big island of Hell and Torture. So yeah, I was kind of hoping it wouldn't be raining right now because I wanted the build up to this to be like super epic and amazing and stuff like that. But that's not the way that it worked out for this Let's Play. I can't always control the weather. It'd be cool if I could though. So, but thankfully I have somewhat of a good sense of direction, hopefully. So what we want to do, we want to go off towards this direction. We want to be very, very careful about this because there's a really cool trick that I want to demonstrate and I'm really hoping we can pull it off correctly. Make sure you have those octo balloons before you come into this area because otherwise this trick is going to be way more difficult to pull off. Actually, I'm curious, do we even need that? Because I think I might actually be able to pull it off without that. Usually the trick is to use the octo balloon to like fly the boat over there, but there's something else I want to try instead. Watch out for those jerks over there, the Octoroks. And our destination is just up ahead. No, boat! 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 Whew. I got really nervous right there because one time when I was on my first playthrough, the exact thing happened and I couldn't catch up back to the boat in time and then it spawned me all the way back over towards the shore, but the boat wasn't there anymore. Okay. So, this is our destination for this episode. Again, I'm trying to be very careful about how I do this. But you need to go away. You need to not be a living thing anymore. Whew. No, 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 no! What the crap is that? What? Huh? 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 What the? Huh? 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 What? Excuse me? Okay, never mind. I won't try the octave balloon again. I feel like every time I try that trick on the sus plate, it's always ended in disaster, so I don't think I'm gonna try that again. Okay, we'll do this the old-fashioned way because we lost the treasure chest now. There's been the most roundabout way to get to the stupid island, and I'm really hoping we can pull this off because what I'm trying to demonstrate for you people is something really cool that can make this area so much easier, and I'm trying to do this correctly. So, we're gonna move just a little bit further, and what I want to do next, I want to take our really good items and throw them on shore. We're gonna need a flame blade. We're gonna need that. Just throw the spear over there as well. What else can we throw? Do we need the Korgu leaf? We can't throw that. That's not gonna be helpful. Let's also throw out the battle axe. All that stuff has been thrown into the island over here. And now, let's head over this way. To you who has traveled to this island, I present you with a challenge. In your travels, you've relied on your equipment you've found along the way. Here, you must cast this equipment aside and face this trial with only your wit and whatever you have with you. Offer up the orbs to the 3 altars on this island. Only then would I acknowledge your skill and return your items. Stranded on Eventide. Have I been calling it Eventide all this time? And only just realized I've been saying it wrong? I don't care. The items that we threw here are still here. Our flame blade. The thing in the... Oh, we can use magnesis on that. Our flame blade, our great thunder blade, our thunder spear, our battle axe. If you throw it onto the island, it stays there. So, yeah, this is a pretty good trick for this, isn't it? So, yeah, this is something that I was really excited to show, because this can make this entire thing so much easier to deal with if you have, like, their good equipment and things like that. Now, unfortunately, things like, things that you can't just throw are kind of not viable for this. And a certain weapon that we can't get until much later. Actually, we can get it now, but we're saving it for later. Unfortunately, that specific weapon is locked to this area. There's no reliable way to get it onto the island. Those ones you can't bring here. But if you could throw it onto the shore before you trigger the cutscene, you get to still use it if you want. Oh, that is mean. Why didn't it say we were on the stupid island? Why didn't it say we were on the stupid island? Alright, so after that failure and a half, let's try this again. And boom! That might not be the best strategy, actually, because we might need as much health as possible before we go into this area. But hopefully the second time will be more successful. I don't know if we'll be able to fly all the way over there. Hopefully we'll be able to get there. I did this trick so that we can fly over there, but now I'm kind of regretting it. Like, I did this trick so we can fly quickly over there, but I don't think the benefits outweighed the problems we're facing now, because we might not make it over there, we might not have enough stamina, and also we're low on hearts. So, I didn't think this one through. This might be a problem. I think we'll be okay. Yeah, we'll be okay. We'll be fine. It'll be amazing. It'll be awesome. It's gonna be okay. 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 It's going to be okay. Hopefully. Maybe. Ah, boy. Okay, let's eat something before we die. This is gonna be the best opportunity to use these, so... Oh, we can't eat the butter. Why can't we eat the butter? I'm sure eating butter raw is fine, right? I don't actually like butter that much, so I don't know. If you need to get back to shore, this bow here would be your best friend. But, yeah. We don't have any of our weapons now. So this is going to be an interesting experience. We have a boat oar, so that might be useful. If we go into inventory, nothing. No shields. Yeah, nothing. We have no weapons except for the boat oar. We have no arrows or no shields. No food. Nothing. And because of all that, I'm going to go the extra mile and disable all of our special abilities. So, yeah, this is going to be an interesting time. So we want to be careful with this because, yeah, we really don't have anything with us. We have a couple of these crabs, which might be useful. We want to watch out for those Octoroks because they were going to be continuously firing things at us, which might not be the best situation for us for the time being. Also, I recommend saving the game when you hit her. Can we even save our game right now? We can't save our game right now. Okay, never mind. So, yeah, this... If we were able to do that, I'd recommend saving our game, but it looks like we can't, so... Yeah, one of my biggest problems with this is that if you die, you have to watch that cutscene again, which is always like the biggest complaint with games, when you have to rewatch a cutscene over and over again, which is kind of why some of the early Mario and Luigi games kind of drove me crazy a little bit. Like, I love Bowser's Inside story and all, but I was terrible at the bosses as a kid, so I watched those cutscenes over and over again. It was never a pleasant experience. So our objective is to find 3 pedestals and orbs. So, around here is going to be our first one. It's going to be off in the distance over there. So, this... Owie! Okay, I was trying to destroy the bowls so that we can get some meat, but unfortunately that wasn't how that was going to work out. I don't want to get the tree branches because there's going to be a waste of inventory slots. Okay. What do I even want to do right now? I did practice for this, but... Okay, yeah, we need bows. Let's take care of you. And then take care of you. The boat orb is already badly damaged. We got a Bokoblin arm now, so that's going to be useful. We got a Bako Bell, we just need arrows now. Okay. It looks like everyone over there is already sleeping, so... We want to be very careful with how we approach this. We want the materials, we don't want any fights. Actually, are there even Bokoblins in this area? No? Okay, I thought I saw some Bokoblins here, but apparently not. Okay, let's just grab all the stuff. Some spears. There's a campsite right there if we ever need to rest for a moment. A Traveler Sword. Okay, that's gonna be useful. And let's see what's inside here. And lots of fruit. Okay, we have some pretty good food on us right now, so that's going to be useful. We got Rusty Shield, it's better than nothing. So that over there is going to be our first pedestal. So what we want to do next is we're going to head over this way. Now, this little side quest, I gotta say, this is honestly one of my favorite parts of the entire game. Because it gives you the same feeling as the Great Plateau, but it also kind of feels like the training wheels have been removed. So the Great Plateau definitely was a bit of a challenge, but it also did still feel like tutorial land. So you're still learning everything. There wasn't too much of a challenge over there aside from learning everything about the game. So this kind of feels like the starting over like you're on the Great Plateau, but it's not really that much of a tutorial anymore. It's more so of testing to see how well you know the game at this point. That's kind of the reason why I wanted to wait a little while before we came into this place, because even though this is one of my favorite shrines in the entire game, I wanted to wait until we had a little bit more experience with the game before we actually did anything here. Okay, we're going to avoid that. Actually, you know what? I was going to sneak up on these guys, but honestly, this might be a better strategy to do this instead. There was a choo-choo in there. Okay. Okay, I could have sworn there was an arrow around here. Or at least something? But apparently not. And, like, for whatever reason, it's not letting us pick up the arrows that the Bokoblin up there is firing at us, so that's a little bit on the unfortunate side. I don't want to use my sword right now because there are tougher enemies on the island that I want to save that for. This is for you. There we go. Okay, where are you going to be dropping, buddy? Okay, mostly materials. Okay, that's not entirely useful. Is there an arrow right here? Please be... Yes, there's an arrow! There's an arrow. We have an arrow now. Okay, we can now use this. We can use this to achieve our destiny! Except we wasted it. Great! We wasted the stupid thing. Ah, great. That's not gonna end well for us. Was that an arrow? Was that an arrow? I saw something shiny. Yes! Yes, 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 yes! Okay. Not all is lost. Not all is lost. I'm gonna throw the tree branch at you. Because you're causing a bit of a nuisance. Okay. We got all that taken care of now. Now, I know for a fact there is a limit on how many arrows you can pick up from these guys, because they had an update later in the game that made it so that you couldn't farm for arrows like that. And I remember my sister being super frustrated at that because she would use that technique a lot to get a bunch of arrows without having to buy anything or anything like that. So I remember she was like super frustrated at that. So that was kind of an interesting time. I don't know why they had that update. It was a genuinely good strategy that did take effort, so it's not like it was a glitch or anything like that. Okay, you dropped arrows now, but on my field attempt at this, you didn't, so I don't know what was different about this time. Also, yeah, this is my second take doing this. This is my second take of doing this because the first time kind of ended in disasters, so it wasn't exactly the most pleasant experience in the world. But what is the most pleasant experience in the world is continuing on over this way. One pedestal down and 2 more to go. We can do this, and that sunset over there is just so pretty. This is such a pretty game. Okay, what food do we have? Yeah, I still love how the Bokoblin arm is kind of like reaching for a leg. It's so creepy, but it's such a good detail. So now the remaining two pedestals are going to be a little bit more tricky for us to deal with. Now, ideally, you probably want to deal with these two first, honestly. But the reason why I'm doing this way is because I want to kind of demonstrate the easiest pedestal to get and gradually work up from there, because I think that makes a little bit more sense in terms of showing off this as a walkthrough and things like that. But you probably want to... Okay, actually, never mind. The next one we're going to first, that's the next one that's the one you probably want to go to first, because you're probably going to die to it so many times. So that's probably what you want to do, so you can get better at this one quicker, and you won't have to repeat through too much stuff. But the one down there, you probably see what I'm talking about, but the guy down there, that's the one you want to deal with last. Okay, let's be sneaky about this. We'll be sneaky as sneaking. One of the worst games ever. Man, okay. I've said before that it's like my least favorite game of all time, but now I'm wondering if that's true or not, because I do have a lot of personal reasons why I don't like sneaking that much, but at the same time, it wasn't really trying to be an amazing game in the first place, so, like, I don't know. It's kind of a weird feeling, because, like, at the same time, it's not really supposed to be, like, the most amazing game in the world, so is it really all that worth it to say it's the worst game ever? Because there definitely are games out there that tried, but they ended up way worse and things like that. Okay, we got you. We probably don't want to waste too many of our arrows on that. Okay. Place a bomb right here. Hey! You're hungry. Use that. Okay. You want to be careful with that strategy, though, because the enemies will catch up to you quickly, and they have some very deadly attacks. So you definitely want to watch out for that. You don't want to use them around the barrels too much, because you don't want to waste them. But it's still a pretty good strategy. Okay, I definitely need to eat soon. Yeah, we're almost out of food. Dang it, dang it, dang it, dang it. Okay. 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 Let's try using the adrenaline thing. Okay. Let's do this. We can do it. We can do it. We can go, 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 yay! Okay, we got you. Whew. Sorry for not talking that much during that, but that's like genuinely one of the most nerve-wracking parts in this entire game. But we did it. It's all good now. Okay, let's blow up some of these boxes so that we can get some good materials. We definitely are going to need a lot of food. Got a volt fruit, a palm fruit, bokoblin horn. And now for the next thing we want to do. We're going to want to use a stasis on that. And we're going to want to use our bomb abilities. That's exactly what I was looking for. Ah, we want to be away from that. Okay, never mind. That didn't exactly work the way I was hoping it would. Okay, this can always be kind of obnoxious to deal with. Let's move the orb away from that before I reset it off so it doesn't go flying everywhere. Oh, come on! Why is it not going anywhere? There we go. That one was kind of annoying to deal with, but now we can place the orb on top of the pedestal, and it's going to be epic and amazing. Take 5003, 2004. There we go. Good. let's eat up before we go too much further. Because this next area can certainly... It's certainly a thing. It is certainly a moment in this game. It is certainly something that's gonna be interesting to deal with. Okay. Alright. Here we go. The orb is on your face. Kinda. I'm gonna be very careful about this. Approach it very slowly. We're gonna try to use this technique because I want to see if it's possible to do this without having to deal with the high knocks. Just climb onto its hand. Ah, dang it. Alright, take two. Alright, let's be very careful about this. We're gonna drop onto it this time. And quickly go for the orb. Get the orb, get the orb, get the orb, get the orb! Why didn't you pick up the orb? What the heck, Link? Why didn't you pick up the stupid orb? Can you not pick... Oh, I've done this before! I know I've done this before! Why didn't you pick up the stupid orb when you were in... There we go. Go 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 go. Gotcha, go. Whoo, boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Get away from me. Get away from me. Okay. They're gonna throw a tree at me. I see how it is. Okay. Okay. We got away with it. We got the orb. Oh, crap! I want my mommy. My mommy so badly! Okay. If we can at least open the thingy. If we can at least open the thingy. Yes! Yes! You've done well to complete the trial. I will now return your things as I promised. Yay, we're no longer naked. Come, enter the shrine. Stranded on Eventide complete, and you know what that means? We don't have to worry about not having to use our special equipment anymore. We can just destroy everything in sight. And our special champion abilities also turn automatically. That's pretty interesting. No, they don't restore. Okay, so that's a little unfortunate. But we don't need to worry about that. We can just destroy the Inox and get away from me. Okay. We don't have to worry about anything like that. Let's go like that. And then go like this. Let's try using a Thunder Blade instead. I'm gonna poke your buttocks. You will be destroyed. We will destroy you. I like how the Hinox is looking around like, oh, what's hitting me? What's hitting my butt? Is it in front of me? But we did it. If you had the Versos Fury turned on during that, I can definitely make that a lot easier. But I don't want to make it easy on myself. I want to do it the fun way. If you do want to do this the easy way, then that's completely fine as well. That's usually what I do on my personal playthroughs. But I want it to be a fun challenge for the Let's Play because this is the way that I think they intended you to do this. So this is definitely like one of the biggest highlights of Breath of the Wild in my personal opinion. It's such a good area. It's such a fun time to go through. And this area is like completely nerve-wracking on your first playthrough because you get so used to being able to have your abilities, be able to have your equipment throughout the game, and to have it all suddenly taken away from you. I always love moments like that. Whether it's like this, or that moment in Tomb Raider when, at the very beginning of the last area when all your weapons are taken away from you. It's always such a good moment. Korgu Chideh Shrine. It's not quite as fun as Muwo. I can't even say it without giggling. Muwo. It still sounds like a cat trying to say uwu. Ah, okay. Korgu Chideh Shrine. Blessing Shrine. It's the same thing. We get a gold ruby. Heck yeah. You have done well to arrive at the shrine. A hero rises to right the wrongs of Hyrule. In the name of the goddess Hylia, I bestow upon you the spirit orb. May the goddess smile upon you. So I'm taking care of all that. We're this video off here. So thank you all so much for watching this episode of The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. Your options are where to go next. See you in the next video on the playlist where we're returning to Hateno region to take care of everything else over there. Your option, however, is to go over toward the Linnaeus region and take care of the same thing over there. You can also search for Koroks if you'd like. This one will take you to the Hateno Korok episode. And that's going to be pretty fun because that means that when this video is uploaded, I can add that option immediately. Yay! Or you can ignore all that and get started on the Champion's Ballad. So thank you guys so much for watching this episode of The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. I'll be here to you, and where would you like to go to next?